down 1,000 times. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Got a good one here for you. This is the Fantasy Football Suck-a-sode. I'm going to go through every single team from A to W because there's no XYZ team anyway in the NFL, but there is a Washington team. So A to Z here, guys. This is the Suck-a-sode. I'm going to give you a player that sucks on every team. Now, there's guys on the depth chart that are like number 3 or 4 on the depth chart. I'm not going to mention them. I'm going to mention fantasy players that are relevant, that people are going to be drafting, or the Chiefs are going to tell you to draft, that just simply suck. A player that sucks from every team. And again, there's a ton of players that suck on every team offensively, but this is going to focus on the one player that jumps out at me that sucks. Yes, it's the Suck-a-sode. We're going to rip into players that have had years to wow us. We're not wowed. I'm ready to dive into this. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys smash, and I mean literally smash that thumbs up, whether you're on the toilet, whether you're in the car. I don't care where you are right now, whether you're walking around, going for a jog, stop and hit the thumbs up button right now. Lion mentality right now, and drop a comment below. Who sucks this year? Who has really screwed your fantasy football team in the past? Let me know. Drop it in the comments below. I want to make this Suck-a-sode ultra interactive. These are players to avoid that the Chiefs are telling you to draft. Last year, I told you DeAndre Swift sucked. He sucked. And I told you guys, years to wow us, we're not wowed. Yet everybody had him as a top 10. People do not listen. You got to listen because I tell you who to avoid. I told you Rashad Penny last year sucks. And what did everybody do? They told you to draft him ahead of guess who? Kenneth Walker. Again, guys, this is going to help you guys, these type of shows. So make sure you guys do pay attention, and drop a comment below and smash the thumbs up. Now, you know what really won't suck this year is your fantasy football draft with your friends. So head on over right now to fandraft.com/FFC. Right now, enhance your drafting experience. Now, these guys are amazing. They give you a digital draft board. You go and create a pro account right now. Use code FFC10 to save. You get multiple board displays, custom logos and owner images, team walk-up songs, a customizable draft clock, streaming pick ticker, voice announcer, and so much more. Enhance that draft experience, guys. Fandraft.com/FFC. The code you want to use is FFC10. Fandraft.com right now. Go create an account. Enhance that draft experience. It's amazing, guys. And you could do this remotely as well. So if you guys are drafting all from home, you can still use this digital draft board to enhance your draft experience, or you could do it in person. I prefer the in-person experience all the time. Go create an account right now. And if you haven't secured the 16-round draft solution, go do that right now at thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. I've linked it here below. Use code SMASH to save and secure the solution to secure the championship, okay? Big episode. Let's talk about it. We're going to go through A to W, a player that sucks on each team. Let's dive into it right now. Starting with the Arizona Cardinals, I'm looking at the entire team and the entire depth chart, and I've pulled up every single depth chart from every NFL team. I'm going to tell you a player that sucks, okay? Now, the way that the depth chart looks here on the Arizona Cardinals is that Marquise Brown, everybody, is the wide receiver 1. Guys, Marquise Brown sucks. He absolutely sucks. Now you can say, and Jimmy's on the show here. If you don't know who Jimmy's on, he's on Fridays. He's the guy that helped create the 16-round plus tool. He's a friend of the shows. Very knowledgeable, but sometimes can Chiefs' mentality is telling you that Marquise Brown is in a contract year and he should thrive. But guess what, guys? Years to wow us, so we're not wowed. And I'm not sold on Marquise Brown. I'm personally not drafted. You guys go ahead and draft him. But yeah, there's going to be no Marquise Brown stock for me. Why? Because he sucks. Moving on to the Atlanta Falcons here. I'm taking a look at this team. Now, you're going to look at guys like, Cordell Patterson, Tyler Algier. You can't really say they suck because they performed really well when the times they played. But I'm looking at a tight end here who was drafted in the first round, and he's done absolutely nothing. The guy I'm talking about is Kyle Pitts. He sucks, and he has been sucking lately, so I'm personally not drafting him. He could have a boom bounce back here, but that's really predicated on Desmond Ridder. Now, I do love myself some Jan Robinson and Drake London, but Kyle Pitts has had years to wow us, so we're not wowed, and so far he sucks, but maybe, just maybe, this is the year that he bounces back. Let me know in the comments if you think that he bounces back or not. Moving on to the Baltimore Ravens here. This is a guy that everybody they're telling you to draft this guy. And I heard recently in the news that He's complaining because he hasn't gotten paid the mega contract, okay? The guy I'm talking about here is J.K. Dobbins. Years to wow us, we're not wowed. He is on an offense where it's a run-first team by the quarterback. The quarterback runs more than anybody else, and he puts up top rushing numbers amongst running backs. Lamar Jackson runs a lot. But J.K. Dobbins, years to wow us, we're not wowed. He sucks. Now, there's other guys here that suck. Rashad Bateman's done nothing. Odell Beckham Jr. There's so many players on the Ravens that suck. And I got to tell you, though, J.K. Dobbins really bounces out at me, and he's complaining, why am I not getting paid? Because you suck. I don't know how else to tell you this, man. You suck, and so does Odell Beckham Jr. I have to throw a bonus there for the Ravens. Buffalo Bills, guys. There is a ton of players here that suck. Particularly here, the guy that jumps out at me is third on the depth chart here is Nyheim Hines. He really sucks. Let's move on here. Carolina Panthers. Miles Sanders is a starter, but he absolutely sucks. He's garbage. Look at their wide receiver one is DJ Chark. Adam Thielen. This entire team sucks. That's why I think Jonathan Mingo is a big time sleeper here. Adam Thielen is trash. He sucks. He's garbage. Let's go with Adam Thielen as a suck here. They brought him in thinking that he's going to be the big wide receiver on this team. Like, this guy lost his job to Jefferson. He was the wide receiver one on his team, and he took it. He just freaking, I don't even want to swear, man. He just basically said, I'm going to be the sucky wide receiver, and I'm just going to take it and just be the second fiddle here. I'm just going to take second place here. I'm going to take I'm number one. 2 is not a winner. 3, no one remembers. 2 is just not a winner, and he just sucked. And then the Carolina Panthers thinking they're going to take this guy who just took it at the second place ribbon, and they're going to make him a top guy there. No, he sucks. He's trash. He is trash. He's a trash player. He's washed up. He's old. Adam Thielen sucks. So does DJ Chark, who they're claiming is the wide receiver one. This entire team sucks, guys. I think maybe Bryce Young could make something happen on this offense. They got Hayden Hurst. They got Mingo at wide receiver, the rookie. Maybe there's something that happens here, but this entire team sucks. Entire team is trash. Garbage, okay? They suck. Chicago Bears, a lot of sucking going on here. Khalil Herbert is the RB1. Now, he could thrive. He's shown flashes that he could be good. They got Dante Foreman, years to wow, so we're not wow. But the guy that really sucks here is DJ Moore. What has he done? Oh, whoa, Joe, he's had a 1,000-yard receiving season. Dude, the guy sucks. He's trash. He's on a run-first quarterback offense, like the quarterback's a running back. Again, the Bears are going to suck. I mean, maybe there's a bright spot here with Rashawn Johnson, but I'm telling you guys, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, this entire team as of right now sucks. I'm telling you. Bengals, let's pick the suck here. Tyler Boyd is the definition of suck. Yeah, people are telling you to draft Tyler Boyd ahead of guys like Quentin Johnson, who could be the wide receiver one on his team. And this is why I tell you guys, get the 16-round drafts, because people will tell you to draft wide receiver 3s over potential wide receiver 1s, which is absolutely ludicrous here. So I'm telling you guys, listen good. Tyler Boyd absolutely sucks, okay? So again, continuing on, picking one suck on every team. Cleveland Browns, okay? There's a ton of sucking going on here. Donovan Peoples-Jones is an absolute suck on this team. Trash, garbage. I don't even know why he's on it. I don't even know why he's in the NFL, because he sucks. Dallas Cowboys here, a ton of sucking going on here. But when I'm looking here, I got to tell you, man, Ronald Jones in here, sitting here as the RB2, this guy absolutely sucks. Now, this is a guy that endorsed the brand. Like, when he came in as a rookie, I thought he'd thrive. And even Peyton Barber beat him for the job. Peyton Barber, who sucked more than anybody on the planet, beat Ronald Jones. So when you look at the Cowboys, guys, I got to tell you, Ronald Jones absolutely sucks. Moving on here to the Denver Broncos, Samaje Perine, a.k.a. Samaj Perine. That's how you should pronounce it. Absolutely sucks. Now, you can say Russell Wilson sucks. I just did a post on my IG where he's doing all this weird, crazy training. He sucks, guys. I'm telling you, Russell Wilson sucks. Samaje Perine sucks. They all suck. Maybe, there's some bright spots on this offense, but we're just focusing on players that sucks. As of right now, a lot of sucking going on. Maybe they bounce back. We got the Detroit Lions. Who sucks here? I got to tell you, man, there's a lot of sucking going on here. But David Montgomery, years to wow us, and we're not wowed. You look lackluster. You looked hurt all the time. Now you're coming into an offense where you should be the one. But they drafted Jamar Gibbs early. They like Jamar Gibbs. He's got explosive playability. David Montgomery, you have sucked for years. You're going to continue to suck. And maybe you have a good safe floor this year, but I'm not drafting you because you suck. Suck, dude. Dude, you had an opportunity for the Bears to be a top guy. You just never did it. You should be ashamed of yourself. You suck. Green Bay Packers, and I got to go here with a lot of rookies, young guys. Jaden Reed, we don't know, rookie. Again, I can't even say a player absolutely sucks here. This one's a tough one. I got to go with Aaron Jones. He's going to bust this year. He's always been decent. He's been good, but not a guy I'm drafting. He kind of sucks because Dylan came in, had more rushing yards. A couple years ago anyway. I'm going to go with Aaron Jones, but he doesn't really suck. He just kind of sucks. Sucks enough that I'm not going to draft him. But people draft him like kind of an RB1, but he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of sucks. Houston Texans. This guy should not be in the NFL. Not be in the NFL. He sucks. The guy I'm talking about is Devin Singletary, coming in here thinking he's going to be a starter with Dameon Pierce there. They got rookie CJ Stroud. They got all these guys. But I'm telling you guys, this guy sucks, is Devin Singletary. He sucks. Moving on here. Oh, here we go. The Indianapolis Colts. Mr. Zach Moss, who was known as, I'm the Moss boss. I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to be so good. Dude, you sucked. You sucked on Buffalo. You're going to suck on the Colts. That's why Jonathan Taylor's the man. Dude, you are a trash player. You should not be in the NFL. I remember when he came in, he's like, I'm the Moss boss. I'm so cool. I'm the Moss boss. Dude, you suck. You're trash. I would never draft you. You're not worthy to be on the counselor's roster. You absolutely suck. Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys this is gonna ruffle some feathers here, but Travis Etienne is absolute trash. It was rookie year. People drafted him thinking, or not drafted him. They were thinking of drafting him, didn't draft him. Drafted him last year. He was a disappointment. He had a game where he had 0.3 points. Imagine you're a starting running back on a team and you have you can't even get a reception. You run for 3 yards in one game. You have other games where you're like, go 3.2 points per game. You had multiple 3.2 point games. Travis Etienne is trash. If he wasn't trash, the Jacksonville Jaguars would not have drafted Tank Bigsby, okay, in the 3rd round. So you got a guy like Etienne who people are going to be drafting high draft capital, and I'm going to be stashing Tank Bigsby because he's the better running back. I'm telling you guys, Etienne is trash. He didn't even play his first year because he got hurt. And yes, injury counts. Trash, trash, trash. Okay, I do not care for him. And there's other trash players here like Zay Jones, other guys I don't even want to talk about. Kansas City Chief here. Okay, I was going to say Sky Moore, but there's another guy that sucks that's even worse, and he's 3rd on the depth chart. This is why I like the sleeper of Rashee Rice. But Marquise Valdez-Scantling, a.k.a. MVS. They're giving him initials. They're calling him nicknames. The guy absolutely sucks. One-trick pony. They can't even do the one trick. I don't even know what to tell you. He's a one-trick pony that's supposed to be a deep threat. He can't even do that. He is trash. MVS is garbage from every sense of the word. Absolutely one of the worst wide receivers in the league, and he's sitting 3rd on the depth chart here. And how about Kadarius Toney? You guys think he's a wide receiver 1? The guy can't finish a game to save his life, never mind a season. Guys, disgusting, disgusting. The only reason they're good is because Kelsey and Mahomes are connecting. That's it. Mahomes, put in an average quarterback on this team, and they're the worst team in the NFL. They're at the bottom. Mahomes must be better than better than people even think he is, because he is taking trash players and making them good. Marquise Valdez-Scantling, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore had an opportunity to shine last year. Absolutely crapped the bed. They all suck. This entire wide receiver corps sucks. Trash. Garbage. Okay? Chargers. Oh, this is going to ruffle some feathers here. Okay, I'm going to go here with, there's a ton of guys that suck on this team, but I'm going to go here with Mike Williams. Why? Because he can't stay on the field. He sucks. Yeah, he goes up for the 50-50 ball once a year. Oh, big deal. Highlight catch once a year. But dude, years to wow us, we're not wowed. Trash, trash, trash. Go look at his injury history. Can't stay healthy to save his life. Garbage, garbage. Sucks. Okay? Sucks. Let's move on here. Los Angeles Rams. I don't care what anybody says here. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care if he has a top 5 finish. I do not care. Years to wow us, we're not wowed. Cam Akers should absolutely be ashamed of himself. He's got the opportunity to shine. Can't stay on the field. Has not. Now he's got the opportunity because they don't have anybody there. They got young Zach Evans. They got, I don't even know who the other guy is. Ronnie Rivers. I don't know who the hell that guy is. They got all these backup losers there. he has the opportunity to shine, and I guarantee you he's going to bust again. Because Cam Akers, years to wow, contract year. If he doesn't do it this year, I do not know what to tell you other than he is one of these he's the Peyton Barber of running backs if he does not come back this year and tear it up. I'm telling you guys, Cam Akers sucks. Moving on to the Vegas Raiders, man. There's a lot of sucking going on here. I don't even know how this guy's still in the league, but he is. Amir Abdullah. Number 3 on the depth chart behind Zamir White and Josh Jacobs. This guy absolutely sucks. Trash. Garbage. Do not draft ever. I mean, you probably won't be drafting him. So who are you going to draft? We're talking fantasy relevant players. I'm going to go Jacoby Myers here. What has he done? Sucks. People are drafting him. Sucks. Okay? We're talking about draftable players here, guys. People actually draft, okay? There's guys on the depth chart here like the next team, Myles Gaskin, Alec Ingold. We know they suck, but we're talking fantasy relevant players here. Okay? I'm going to go here who is sitting as an RB1 on the team, which is crazy, is Jeff Wilson Jr. Trash. Sucks. Will never amount to being a good running back. Trash. They got Devin Achane there. They're flirting with Dalvin Cook at the time of this recording. Probably going to end up on this team. But Jeff Wilson is trash. Garbage. He's sitting number 1 on the depth chart. Are you guys nuts? Let's move on here. Minnesota Vikings here. A ton of sucking going on here, but there isn't a guy that really jumps out on paper for me other than Alexander Mattison, who is, now here's the thing, a lot of people are drafting Alexander Mattison thinking he's going to be the next Dalvin Cook, but I'll tell you, this guy was a backup for 4 to 5 years. Years to wow us were not wowed. Even when Dalvin Cook was hurt, he never came in and shined the way that we wanted him. I'm not really fully sold that Mattison is the full starter. If he does well, good on him, but he sucked. Why has he sucked? Because he couldn't get to the top of the depth chart. Alexander Mattison, you suck. And if you don't know the context of the story, one game he came in for Dalvin Cook, I ended up starting him. He ended up putting like 3 points that game. I went on social media, ripped into him, said he sucked. He came on and he wanted to fight me. But Alexander Mattison, you suck. You have the chance to prove yourself this year. You've been a backup for years. You're going to remain a backup. That's the bottom line. All right, Patriots, a lot of sucking going on here. I have no idea how Juju is slated as the wide receiver 1 in this offense, but he sucks. Trash player. Trash player. And he's a diva, and he sucks, and he's just, just an attention, you know what? I'm just staying away from him, okay? New Orleans Saints here, a lot of sucking going on here, but the guy that absolutely sucks, it is trash, and I told you he's trash the year after his pinnacle year. I said, do not draft him. Everyone told you, draft Michael Thomas, 2020. I said, do not draft Michael Thomas. Pinnacle year, decline, and he sucked ever since. He's a trash player. He was a one-hit wonder, one-year wonder, whatever you want to call him. He absolutely sucks. Trash, sucks, garbage player, can't stay healthy to save his life. Trash, Michael Thomas. Now, some people may be surprised that I'm not going Derek Carr here. He sucks in reality. He's one of the most suckiest players in reality. He has not won a playoff game. Just got 9 years. Imagine 9 years doing nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Imagine that. 9 years of doing nothing. Not winning one playoff game, and you get paid a $150 million contract, again, with the Saints. Ridiculous. That's how desperate this league is for quarterbacks. Trash. Okay, let's rapid fire here. The Giants, Darius Slayton, sucks. Trash. Garbage. Never, ever draft this guy. People are drafting him thinking he's the best. Wan'Dale Robinson. Who are these guys? Give me Jalen Hyatt, the rookie. Maybe there's some upside there. Okay? We don't know. New York Jets here. Oh, my gosh. It's like all the trash from the Packers came onto this team. We're talking Randall Cobb. We're talking Al Lazard. Mecole Hardman, who had the opportunity to be the one there with Casey, never had the chance. There's so much sucking going on this team. That's why Garrett Wilson really shines here, right? With the bright spot there. But we're talking Al Lazard. That's the suck here for the Jets. Trash player. The worst player you could ever look at wide receiver. Garbage. Why? Because when Adams got shipped off, he had the opportunity. There was like 180,000 targets freed up. The guy couldn't do anything. I could have gone in there and done better than him. The opportunity, the void was there. There was an opening. Bam, go, take it, run. Nothing. Trash player. Alan Lazard has zero business being on the NFL field. Garbage player. Philadelphia Eagles, guys, talk about trash, okay? You got the 2 most injury-crippled players on the same team. Injury-prone, injury-crippled, on the sideline every single game on the Eagles. Eagles are like, we got such a good team now. We paid $1 bazillion to Jalen Hurts. We got A.J. Brown. We can't afford anybody else. We're just going to get the most injury-prone running back, and we're just going to, rotate. Hopefully one of them stays healthy and hope for the best. Trash. DeAndre Swift was drafted top 8 player last year by the consensus. They all told you that. I was the only one saying, do not draft Swift. Yet nobody from the mainstream has apologized and said, oh, DeAndre Swift sucked. We're sorry. We shouldn't have told you that. Or Rashad Penny last year, who absolutely happens to be on the same team. Oh, what a coincidence, right? The two guys that Conchivas loved last year happen to be on the same team this year. I don't even know how that worked out, but it worked out. But now you can see it. But I'm going to fade both of them. I don't care if it's a good offense. I do not care. They both suck. I don't care if they finish top 5. I don't care if DeAndre Swift comes out and finishes as a number 1 receiver. To me, he sucks. He will always suck. Bottom line, okay? All right, Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know how to tell you this man. I don't even know why he's even in the NFL anymore. He's done nothing since 2014. Allen Robinson as a wide receiver 3 on the Steelers sucks. Trash player sucks. Sucks is Allen Robinson. Go look at his stats. He was with Blake Bortles. I don't know if some people who just started fantasy have no idea who Blake Bortles is, but that's the last time that Allen Robinson did anything on the field. He sucks. Why is he in the NFL? Tell me. Why? Crazy. Garbage. Seattle Seahawks here. I don't even know what to tell you here other than, there's some good players all around. DJ Dallas sucks. I don't even know why he's in the NFL. Obviously, Kenneth Walker is probably going to suck because the Seahawks know something we don't. They drafted Zach Charbonnet in round 1 or 2? It's crazy. Crazy. Round 2, I think. 49ers, there's a lot of sucking going on here. I cannot express to you the amount of sucking going on here on one team. From Elijah Mitchell, can't stay on the field, to Brandon Ayuk, to I don't even know who the Danny Gray is and Ray McLeod are. Like, I don't even know why these guys are even rostered on a team. But we're talking about a guy that sucks is Brandon Ayuk. I remember Brandon Ayuk a couple years ago was ranked ahead of Deebo Samuel. The year Deebo Samuel had his breakout, I said Brandon Ayuk sucks. Right? I remember Dante Pettis, or that other guy that the 49ers had years ago, and everyone had him ahead of Deebo as well. It's crazy, man. Like, Ayuk just absolutely sucks. Wrapping it up here, got a couple more teams here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Chase Edmonds, trash, garbage player. He was a backup in Arizona. I think it was Arizona years ago. And now everyone's like, draft Chase Edmonds. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's wake up here. Who do we got here? Tennessee Titans here. There's a chance that Treylon Burks could suck. They were flirting with Hopkins here at the time of this recording. Hopkins was supposed to end up there. They put a contract for Hopkins. I don't know if it's worked out. I don't even know what's going on here with Hopkins. But Treylon Burks, they don't believe in him. He sucked last year. Hopefully he steps it up. He's an opportunity to shine. We'll see if that happens. But again, just a bunch of sucking going, like Hassan Haskins, what? I don't know. And the last team here, I don't know what to tell you here other than Antonio Gibson sucks. And who's this Johan Dotson guy? Sucks. That's it. I haven't seen anything. Okay? All right. There you go. I vented here. Do not draft any of the players that I mentioned, for crying out loud. I don't even know how to tell you this. And if you want all the optimal players drafted each round, get the 60-round draft solution. I've linked it below for all the optimal players, omitting all of these guys and more. Okay? Because a lot of people will draft Tyler Boyd over a potential breakout wide receiver 1, which is ludicrous. All right? If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and do not suck and listen to the Conchivas, okay? For crying out loud, for God's sakes, okay? Head over to fandraft.com /FFC. Go get your draft board. Use FFC 10. I got to go, man. A lot of energy releasing this show. For crying out loud, do not draft players that suck, all right? That's what the Conchivas tell you. They copy and paste on last year, or they just give you names because they're a wide receiver 2 on their team when another guy like Rashee Rice, who's a wide receiver 4 right now, could be the wide receiver 1. Guys, take a look at the depth chart. Take a look at guys that have years to wow you and you're not wowed, and don't draft those guys. Simple. I got to go, man. I got to release some energy here. I got to go smash a workout. I got to go. We'll talk soon, guys. I'm out, and just don't suck. I'm out. Talk soon.